Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Love, Truth, and Wisdom Tarot Guidance. I am here today to bring you another pick a card reading. This is going to be your wants in the relationship versus their wants in the relationship, and then like a connecting energy. So we have 5 piles here, A, B, C, D, and E. Feel free to choose more than one pile if that's what you're guided to do. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers and all the likes and shares and comments I'm getting. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoy these videos as much as I enjoy doing them. I am doing personal readings, so I'll leave that information in the description box if you feel guided to get a personal reading from me. Just my email's down there, so you can just email me and I'll give you all my information. So yeah, I think that's all I want to say. So let's get into your reading. Okay, pile A. So your wants in the relationship versus your partner's wants in the relationship. So on your side, also this is general, so take what resonates because some of the energies may like swap. So you may be on the other side and your person may be on the other side, or you know what I'm saying. Like just take what resonates. So your side here, we have your message is you are the love of my life. So first off, I want to say that you really feel like this person is a soulmate, is the love of your life, is a person that you want to commit to. I feel like you guys are in separation at this time because of some healing. I'm also getting here that you guys are mirroring each other a lot. This relationship is like a mirror effect. So whatever one person feels, the other person feels it, whether you guys are together or not. You guys are like spiritually and energetically connected, especially spiritually, because I do feel like this is a soulmate and this is a love relationship from a past life or a past life relationship where you guys do this throughout each lifetime. So very definitely like spiritually connected and love connected and just energetically connected with one another. So I do see here that on your side, what you want from the relationship, you have healing family issues, keep an open mind, and reconciliation. So the first thing I'm getting here is that you want to reconcile with your person. You want to return to your person and maybe like talk about whatever happened the last time you guys spoke to each other or saw each other. You guys want to like kind of, I'm getting like an agree to disagree and like connect. You just really, really miss this person because this person is the love of your life. I do feel though that a lot of you guys, if you resonate with this side, have family issues to heal, karmic patterns in terms of your family. It says here your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there's a lot of family issues going on your side that I do see is completing, and you want to share that with your partner. You want to communicate that with your partner, but you're not really, it's like you want to communicate, you want to communicate all your issues and all your problems and all the things you've been feeling with your partner, but you hold back a lot because you don't really feel that comfortable being vulnerable with your person quite yet. Like you have like a fear of rejection or a fear of abandonment or something like that. But definitely you really want to communicate with your person. I feel like you will communicate with your person, but it'll be kind of, I don't know, I'm getting like mixed energies with like, because you have the world here, the star, and the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is very like, she doesn't like to be vulnerable at all. So it doesn't have, you don't have to be a she watching this, but you know, the Queen of Swords doesn't like to be vulnerable. She's kind of closed off in terms of like expressing emotion. She'll tell you the truth about how she feels, but it won't be emotional, if that makes sense. Like it'll be very like straightforward, cut and dry type of stuff because she's been through so much, and because she's just been through so much, and she's had her heart broken before, and she's just really afraid to open up. So I do feel like you're afraid to open up and tell this person like how you've been feeling, what's been going on in your life, what's been going on in your family, maybe like childhood issues, childhood wounds, you know. But like spirit is telling you to keep an open mind with this person, because I don't think this person is going to reject you, because on their side they have really good cards. So I don't think this person is going to reject you. And I do feel like for some of you, this person is like different from everyone else that you've dated, and you've maybe never wanted to express before your true feelings, or you've never had, it's like the people you've dated before, you never had to be vulnerable, or you never were like open to being vulnerable, because almost like you knew like that person wasn't the love of your life, or it didn't really matter. But this person makes you feel different, and it makes you feel like healing, and it makes you feel like exposing all your like your deepest darkest secrets to this person, about how you grew up and how you felt growing up and how you felt about your parents and everything. Like, this person just makes you want to express yourself and express, like, be really really vulnerable and open. But it's like you're having a hard time because you've never had to do that before, and you don't really know how to do that. But you really want to, with the reconciliation here. Like, you really want to meet up with this person again. I do feel for like some of you, like, this is a person, like I said, that it's like a past life relationship, definitely like a kindred soulmate, like very very deeply spiritually connected, because your energy together is like attracts like. It says, if you long for more love, be more loving. So you both feel the same feelings for each other. Like, you both feel like this connection is past life. You both feel like you guys are soulmates. You both want to express your emotions and be more open and vulnerable and like commit to one another. I feel like your person is more like open and vulnerable than you are. And they really want to tell you how they feel, and you really want to tell them how you feel too, but it's like there's like a hesitation or like some type of block, and it's just because like you're just afraid to be hurt or rejected, or like, you don't think like this person's going to be there for you. It's a whole new experience I'm feeling on this side, like a whole new type of love feeling that you've never felt before, I'm getting. And you want to express everything, and this person wants you to express everything because they love when you talk to them. And I feel like if you guys are in separation, they miss talking to you, and they really want to talk to you about where this relationship is going and where they want it to go. And I feel like you do too, because you want it to go, in a type of commitment. Like, you guys are really really committed to each other in the spiritual realm, so you want to like ground that in like the earthly 3D realm. So I do see that that's going to happen though. But I just feel like I have to tell you, like, if you resonate with this side, advice wise, is to like, like attracts like. So if you want more love and care and like protection and like warmth and stuff, then you have to give that. So you always have to give what you want to receive. Like, always remember that. So if you are healing some family issues and like like healing karmic issues, ancestral patterns, like all that kind of stuff, like, you're guided to do that because your person has done it or is doing it. I feel like your person has already done it, which is why they're in this thing of like they're ready to commit, but you're still like, you're completing it, but you're not like, you probably are not there yet in terms of like the vulnerability and like the offering, like the giving of the love to receive love. It's like you still struggle with that because maybe you grew up not believing in that, or believing like the other person has to show me and then I will. And that's really not the case, especially in your relationship, especially in this dynamic. Like, you really need to trust and have faith that this person is not going to leave you, and heal any type of rejection or abandonment issues, and really just speak your truth and speak from your heart. Because I do see like this person really really cares about you, has deep feelings for you, and loves you, and is so like attracted to you, very strong chemistry, all that stuff, because this person is the love of your life, and you want to be with them, and you want to like come back together with them if you guys are apart, which I do see you guys doing. So your person, I need to tell you how I really feel. So this person definitely wants to communicate with you. They have attraction, past life relationship, and chemistry. So this person does feels an instant attraction to you, and felt an instant attraction to you when they first met you. Like, so much chemistry, so much like sexual attraction, so much like just strong, passionate, like chemistry with you, which usually happens with like twin flames, divine counterpart type things. So that's that's typical of how that goes. But since it's so strong, like, you guys were so attracted to each other, I feel like when you guys first met, you also attracted your like good habits and your like not so good habits. So I feel like there's a healing process between both of you, but I do feel like if you resonate with the healing thing, like, that's like what your focus is, like really strongly heavenly, like heavenly, really strong, like healing process that you're going through. And then your person here, is just like really ready to commit to you and tell you how they feel. Like they feel so strongly for you in terms of like emotions and feelings. Like they're ready to commit to you, they're ready to put in the effort. They see you as, you know, their empress. You're so magical and beautiful, and I feel like you've kind of hid your darker side from them, or like all your kind of like challenging, troubling aspects of yourself from them. Like you're not as open as you are. You're not being as open and as vulnerable, like I said, like to them. So, but they love you regardless. They always see you as the empress, and they are going to be there for you, and they want to commit to you, and they want to like put in effort in this relationship. But you have to also put in the effort. You just can't wait for them to kind of put in the effort. Like explain to them why maybe what you did, what you've been doing for, in this time apart from one another, or explain to them how you've been healing certain family issues or certain family dynamics or programming or conditioning that you've learned from your parents. You're learning how to forgive your parents because you guys are spiritually connected. So I feel like you're very highly spiritual. This person also is very spiritual and like ascended, and like, you know, you guys are very like twin flame. Like I'm getting like a twin flame vibe. Definitely from both of you. So if you think this person will understand like what you mean by like healing or like programming or conditioning, like, you know, don't worry about that, because they understand that, because I feel like they've gone through it. They're just past it, and you're going through it now. So when you met this person probably triggered you in terms of like a lot of like family issues were triggered, or like whether you were consciously aware of them or not, like they triggered something in you where you felt like you needed to heal, and you felt like you needed some time apart, and you felt like, you know, you just didn't want to be that way with them, because you knew like you know your own issues, and you know what triggers you, and you know what triggers you. So if you were triggered by this person, you really took the time out to heal, and now you're ready to come back, but it's like you're still kind of on guard to come back to them, and they're ready for you to come back, but it's like I feel like you have to reach out to them if this resonates. Like if you resonate with this side, like you have to reach out to them, because they're ready to like put in the effort and work with you, and like they want to build a life with you. They want to like give birth to a new side of the relationship, because like you are their person, and they care about you and love you so much, and they just really, really want to be with you, and they really, really, really want to tell you how they really, really feel. And they feel like such strong like emotions for you, such passion, such love, such care, such nurturing. Like they really see you as a really good investment, and they really see you as like their soulmate, their twin flame, their divine counterpart. And you to them, like you're the love of their life. Like I said, you have like attracts like, so you guys mirroring each other. So, you know, I guess the advice here is to just be more loving towards yourself. Don't try to judge yourself so harshly just because, you know, you grew up maybe in a family dynamic where love wasn't always shown, or where there was certain rules about showing love. Like basically what you grew up with, I'm getting here, is like love was conditional. So you only gave love if you received love. And in this dynamic, especially in like divine counterparts and like twin flame stuff, you can't do that. Like you really have to throw that out the door. Like it has to be pure unconditional love, which is why you are so blessed to have a divine counterpart in that type of high spiritual vibe to show you and teach you about unconditional love, because I don't think you were taught that in your family, and you didn't see that in your parents. Like it was just a different dynamic. It wasn't bad and it wasn't good, but it wasn't what you need to know now for like your relationship. Let's just say that. So you have to heal that, and like, you know, reprogram your subconscious, reprogram your mind to like think differently about love and about giving and receiving love, and to know like, you know, like attracts like. So whatever you feel on the inside is going to like reflect your outside for both of you. So when you feel good about yourself, and when you love yourself, and when you feel strong, like you can, like you're not afraid to be vulnerable or like rejected or fear of abandonment and stuff like that. When you feel strong and grounded within yourself, then your partner will also feel strong and grounded within themselves, because you have like two cards of attraction here. Like they have attraction, and then in the middle you have like attracts like. So they are definitely trying to attract you into their like spiritual field, if that makes sense, like into their ascension, like where they are energetically. And I feel like you feel that, which is why you're trying so hard to heal family issues and to be open-minded about what you're getting yourself into in terms of this dynamic in this relationship, to be open-minded about this person, and to like be open-minded about coming back together and really expressing and being vulnerable with this person, because like I said, I don't feel like you've ever had to do that, or you've never done that in your life, in terms of like, I don't even think with like maybe like family or friends, not just like romantic, but like in any relationship, you've always kept your guard up, if you always kept like, you know, a wall up. You've never really let people know how you really feel or what you really think or who you really are, and this person triggers that in you, which is a good thing, because it's helping your soul to grow. It's helping you both to grow and ascend to a higher level spiritually, which is why we're all here anyways, is to like grow our souls. It doesn't happen in the cutest way, but it always happens, and it's not the easiest, but it's not impossible either. So definitely, like, there are lessons in this dynamic, but this is a really beautiful spread and a really beautiful relationship. And it's just, you know, you're just being triggered right now, if this resonates, and triggered in like the best way, because you need to be more unconditional and more open to love, and just because this person is really open to you and really wants to like draw you in to their vibe and to how they're feeling, and they don't want you to feel sad. They also don't want you to feel alone, because they're always connected to you. They're always like, a lot of these pictures, like they're always touching you or hugging you, or like, you know, consoling you. So you're always connected to this person. You probably feel this person a lot. Like, you may like get whiffs of their smell, or like get a lot of signs, you know, see their name or something, or like their favorite color somewhere. Like, you're always connected to this person, and that's just them saying like, I'm here when you're ready. I'm here when you feel comfortable enough to like reach out to me and tell me how you feel, because I want to tell you how I feel. So this is really, really beautiful. This is so cute. I love this. But yeah, definitely this is a very high level spiritual connection. So I'm gonna leave it here. So I hope this resonated, and I hope you got some type of information or a different viewpoint, or some type of like, you know, a new perspective on what's going on. And feel free to check out one of my other piles if you want more information, or if you feel guided to do so. Yeah, so I will see you guys later. Take care. Okay, so pile B. So your wants in the relationship versus their wants in the relationship. So you're gonna be the blue card here. So it says, you can trust me. And then you have romantic feelings, keep an open mind, and you deserve love. So the first thing I'm getting here with the you can trust me, I'm getting two things. So I'm getting like, one, I want to say like spirit's guiding me to tell you that you can trust this person. Like, this person's not doing anything untrustworthy. Like, and two, you want this person to know that they can trust you, because you feel like for some reason that your person doesn't trust you, or is not really being that open with you, is not sharing what they need. Like, it's kind of like this person, I feel like you feel like your person is like not keeping things from you, but not being like always wanting to do things on their own, or just taking on way too many burdens or something like that. Like, you want your person to know that they can trust you, and I'm letting you know that you can trust them. Like, they're not doing anything like weird or whatever behind your back. That message is specific for like some of you, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But definitely, I feel like what you want here is you want to express your feelings, because you feel like this person deserves love. I feel like this person is very like independent, and I feel like you think like this person deserves some help or some support. Like, you want to be that support system for them. You want to show them love. You want to give them love, and you want to give them love because you deserve love back. And which is really good, because in the middle, so what the energy you both share, you have spent quality time together, listen and talk to each other. So for some of you, I feel like you guys are in separation, because on their side, they do have the separation card. So for some of you guys are in separation, but then for a lot of you, I'm feeling like you guys are together. You just don't see that much of each other. So it's like you want to spend time with this person, and you want to like commit to this person and really like take some of the burdens off their shoulders. I feel like this person, like your person, is really burdened by like work and finances and stuff, and you want to help them because they deserve the help, because this person does see you as a soulmate and you see them as a soulmate. But it's just like, I feel like work and finances are like keeping you guys apart on their end. Like, they're just really workaholics, or like they work really hard to like, you know, provide for like their family, themselves, you, like they just work way too hard, and they don't like asking for help is what I'm getting. So definitely this person, so which keeps you guys apart. Even if you guys live together, I feel like you don't see enough time, you don't spend enough time together, you don't see enough of each other, and you're just feeling kind of like down about it, and you don't know how to bring it up because I feel like this person. It's like deep down, this person is just working hard to provide for like themselves and you and their family and stuff like that. And it's just like I'm just getting like you miss this person. Even though you may see this person, you just don't see them as much as you would want to see them. And you don't know how to like bring it up. Also, I'm getting here like you want to put in more effort. You want to be more of a partner to this person. It's like this person is keeping you at a distance, but not because like, they don't love you or because they don't think of you as a soulmate. It's because like this person is just really used to doing everything themselves, but I definitely see that that's going to stop. Also, they're kind of afraid to get kind of like, they don't want to get like too dependent on having help. Like I feel like this person's been like screwed over in terms of like people saying they would help and then they leave, or like kind of like I don't want to say like a fear of abandonment, but like around that area, if you know what I'm saying. Like this person just doesn't trust a lot of people to help them because they think like they always leave or they never come through or something like that, and so they have a hard time like letting you in terms of like helping them with like finances and like money and stuff like that, because I feel like this person like has like an issue with that. But definitely you guys need to like spend quality time together and talk to each other. I feel like you want to talk to this person, and this person definitely wants to talk to you. They're also scared about coming forward because it's like they have a fear of like letting you in or like releasing all their burdens on you. They don't want to burden you too with whatever they're feeling, whatever they're going through, and so they just don't know like how to like what to do. They just are very, very scared. But definitely I feel like you feel like really alone. You have the Nine of Swords, the Hermit, and the Seven of Pentacles, which is all kind of like, I know in this deck it's like couples, but in the original tarot it's like single cards. Like the Seven of Pentacles feels alone, the Hermit feels alone, is like wishing and like waiting to come together, and the Nine of Swords is kind of like anxieties and worries and stuff like that. So I feel like you guys are really like anxious or nervous or worried about like, I don't know, I just feel like you guys are worried about whether this person is going to let you in completely and like drop their burdens and let you help them, or you're just worried about like investing in this. But I don't get that. Like for some of you maybe, but for others of you I feel like you're just kind of reflecting on how much you invested and how much you want to invest in this person and in this relationship. And I'm just overly getting like you just want to spend time with this person. Like you're not getting enough time with this person because you love them, you have romantic feelings for them. Spirit's telling you to like keep an open mind though. Like don't write this person off quite yet. Like you can trust them. They're just scared to like overburden you. They just don't want to overburden you with like their problems and their like financial and like career issues, if that makes sense. So your person here has, I just want to hold you in my arms and kiss you again. So that's what the soulmate, separation, and finances and career. So I do feel like this separation or whatever little separation you're in or been feeling, like you're going to come out of it, and this person is going to drop their burdens, because under it we have the Eight of Swords, the Tower, and the Ten of Wands. So definitely a burden is being dropped, and they're going to like communicate with you and like offer you the ability to like help them if any way you can. So definitely like, but definitely this person like definitely like misses you and wants to hang out with you again, misses hanging out with you, misses spending quality time together, and they're definitely going to come forward and like drop this burden and like allow you to help them, because they do miss you and they miss like connecting with you and like, just seeing your face and stuff like that. Like they're going to be able to trust you more. Like they want to be able to trust you more, and they're going to, because they miss you so much and they just miss spending time with you, and like because you are a soulmate to them. Like you guys were soulmates. So definitely they're gonna like drop this burden though. Like I feel like they've maybe had like an epiphany of something about how they have been separate from you, and like it's almost like they just realize like, oh my god, I haven't seen my person, my soulmate, in like 2 weeks or however long you guys haven't really been spending time together or something like that. And then they're gonna like ask you to like hang out or do something fun, and they're gonna trust you, and they're gonna talk to you about what's been going on with them, about like why they feel overburdened and why they feel overworked, or why they feel like they have to take on so much responsibility when you're there to help them, and they want you to help them. Like, they want to satisfy your need to want to help them, and for you wanting to trust them and them wanting to trust you. I hope that made sense. So definitely, like, there's going to be big improvements here with you guys spending quality time together. If you came here wondering, like, when am I going to see my person? When am I going to spend time with my person? Then definitely very, very soon. And kind of out of the blue, this person will just kind of, offer like a date night or something like that, and like express to you like what they've been going through. And like, this is where you can develop like the trust between you guys and really like open up feelings wise, and like how you feel and how they feel, and like, come together and to create, if you guys aren't really in like a committed exclusive relationship, then you guys will be. I'm also getting like a heightened, like, your love life is going to be ascending. So when you guys do come together and spend that quality time together, your love life will ascend to a higher level of commitment with one another. So don't, like, there's literally, like, don't worry. Like, you guys are on the right track. Yeah, this person is just scared to, like, doesn't want to bother you with their problems. But I feel like you want to be bothered in, like, the best way, like, because you love this person and this person loves you. And I feel like there just needs to be, like, communication and, like, spending some more time together. So that's what I see. I hope this was helpful. If not, check out one of my other piles if you feel guided to do so. And I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Okay, pile C. So your wants in a relationship versus your partner's wants or your person's wants in a relationship. So you're going to be the green side with the green card, and they're going to be the blue side, but take what resonates because this is general. So I want to start with the middle though, because also you guys got like an extra like love message that kind of flew out when I was shuffling. So it will resonate with some, but it says, I think we should just be friends right now. So take what resonates. So I feel like one of you thinks like maybe we should just be friends right now and kind of put this like whole like relationship thing on pause, because I do see like there's like a really strong need for like communication and to listen with a loving heart. There's a strong need for both of you to have like a different perspective, and both of you are really trying to like understand one another. So I don't know if there was like a disagreement or some type of like something where it's like you guys weren't on the same page, but it's like you're both trying to get on the same page, but I don't think it's happening quite yet, which is why we have here, why this card, like, I think we should just be friends right now, flew out. But definitely it's like something was said that may have gotten both of you kind of riled up or something like that. And it's like your heart always knows the truth, but it's like your minds were kind of like in overdrive, or like kind of twisted what was said in like a different way. And I feel like this is coming from both your guys' side, like not one or the other. So your first task, I want to say, I'm just like getting this message, like channeling this, but it's like you both need to listen to one another, but listen with your heart, not with your head. Because I feel like both of you have a habit of kind of like drifting while someone else is speaking, and then you get entangled in your own thoughts, and then you don't take the time to process what's communicated, and you just kind of react instead of respond. So responding means taking the time to listen to what the other person is saying, but listening with your head and your heart, and then responding, not reacting. So I feel like you both need to learn like how to listen with an open heart, because it will help you just affirm what you already know about each other, because I do feel like you guys are soulmates here, because we have like a couple cards indicating it. So you guys are soulmates. I feel like you guys are just trying to like learn how the other one thinks and what the other one feels and stuff like that, and there's just like some miscommunication going on. But definitely like you need to like figure out like what the other person is saying, but listening from like your heart space, not from your head space, because sometimes I don't think neither one of you really listen to each other. You kind of just are ready to like react to one another, whatever you guys are saying, which is causing like the friction, and it's causing like some like forgiveness and some learning to happen. And like it's just causing maybe like a little bit of separation. Even if you guys aren't in separation, you guys like are kind of like distant from one another, like maybe like you get like in and out communication, because it's like you guys just don't know where each other stands. Like I feel like there needs to be communication, but you guys don't know where to start in terms of the communication, because there was some type of like miscommunication that happened, you know, a few months or weeks ago, and it hasn't been discussed, and it hasn't been kind of, it's like you guys are maybe holding the like resentment or the bitterness or the hurt of what was said in the past, and you guys kind of need to move forward from that. But you guys are both trying to. It's just kind of like, I feel like you guys have really different communication styles, in terms of like, you both, okay, that's kind of an oxymoron, but it's like you both don't, you kind of like just respond to react instead of respond, but the way you guys talk is like different. Like I feel like one person kind of speaks more emotionally, and the other one kind of speaks more like direct and like more rigid, more structured, more organized, almost like a air sign, like a sword, like very clear, very curt, very direct and to the point. And the other one's kind of like emotional, like not overly emotional, but like more like they use more emotions when they speak, if that makes sense, which I feel like is your partner, but it could be you, just because they have more like emotional cards than this side. But okay, let's start with the green side. So this card here, the green one, says I'm making the effort, and you have it with forgiving and learning, soulmate, and heart-to-heart conversation. So definitely there needs to be a heart-to-heart conversation that I feel like you want to have with this person if this side resonates with you. There needs to be, it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present. So definitely there's a certain level of forgiveness that needs to happen. I feel like something was said or miscommunicated that like, I don't want to say like it wasn't a big deal, but I feel like it was just kind of like a miscommunication. It is like Mercury retrograde when I'm filming this, so I don't know if you guys were talking like in the past maybe 2 or 3 weeks when Mercury retrograde was happening, but I feel like it was literally like a miscommunication. No one's fault. It just was like misinterpreted, and the other person heard something different, probably wasn't even listening, and just kind of reacted, and then that's when it kind of got like out of whack. So definitely this person is your soulmate. So you definitely have a spiritual bond with this person. You're very committed to this person. Even if you're not yet, you want to be, and you may want to have that conversation about committing to this person, but it's like there's some fear, there's some blocks, and there's like a wall that you kind of have up because you're scared to either have this conversation about commitment or have this conversation about the miscommunication that happened in the past. So whatever the case may be, I feel like you need to forgive yourself and forgive this other person, because whatever you heard is not what they actually meant. I'm hearing for some of you, like, take what resonates, but definitely for like what you heard this person say like was not what they meant, because this person does love you and does see you as a soulmate. I think you just weren't listening. You weren't listening with your heart. You kind of listened to your head, and you just wanted to react because maybe what they said kind of felt like triggered you in some way, but it was meant to trigger you so you could forgive and heal and learn from your mistakes and move on and kind of like heal the past. But it wasn't meant to trigger you to kind of like break up with this person or have a wall up with this person, or you know what I mean, like be like kind of like feel like restricted or feel like you can't communicate or like not trusting this person. Like it was meant for you to kind of learn and forgive something within you so that you could communicate like what has happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like whatever this person said, if something was said, like, it was meant for you to be more vulnerable with this person and to communicate your feelings more maturely with this person, instead of being like putting up a wall or being fearful or being scared or scared of like rejection or like abandonment or something like that. Like, I feel like there's like a big theme here of like talking your feelings and communicating your feelings. Maybe for some of you, you feel like this person is your soulmate and you're afraid to communicate that. And so maybe like you're just really scared, but you feel it. Like you feel like a deep spiritual connection with this person. And I feel like that's really positive, but I also feel like, and that's really good, I feel like you're meant to feel that way because they are calling in their soulmate. And I feel like they're getting advice from friends about how do you know if you've met the one, if this is your soulmate or not, which is why they're they have the separation card here, because they're still trying to like figure things out and still trying to like figure out like how to like talk to you or how to communicate with you. They're reminiscing about the past. So I don't know if something happened in the past with you guys, or, you know, but they're reminiscing of past memories. It could be with you, it could be with someone else, but I feel like it's for you, for most of you guys. Like, they're really reminiscing about like something that's happened in the past with you guys, good and not so good. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're thinking about it all during the separation period, if you guys are in separation. And they're just trying to get advice from friends about how to come forward and how to communicate with you and how to talk to you, which is why they have, please be patient with me, I'm trying. So I feel like this is a really strong group that I'm reading for. Both of you guys have healing to do, have forgiving to do, and have some learning to do on how to communicate with one another more maturely and more appropriately. And maybe not communicate, but also how to listen to one another. I feel like you guys don't listen to one another, or you kind of hear what you want to hear and then react accordingly. And you can't do that, especially with like a soulmate type. I mean, you can't do that with anyone, but especially with like really connected, like spiritually connected, like relationships. Like, you really need to listen with your heart and then respond, because I feel like you both know you love each other and want to be together, but in your head I feel like you've been hurt in the past, or you have a fear of like rejection and abandonment, and so when someone says something, it triggers that, and then you respond from that feeling, from like the fear and the abandonment and the rejection, instead of a place of love. So you both really have to make the effort to really like come from a place of love, because you both really do love each other. Like, they're getting advice from their friends on how to approach you, and they're like really nervous and scared to approach you, because they feel like you're gonna be really like, you're gonna have a wall up, you're gonna be like blocked off, like you're not gonna hear them because of whatever happened last time. And so yeah, that's what I'm getting. So really for you, like, you know, really make the effort to kind of like forgive them, because they really didn't mean it, and like learn from this whole situation that's happened of miscommunication and do something differently. Like, you know, you can't keep doing the same thing and expect, you know, a different result. You have to do something different if you want to get a different result in this dynamic, in this relationship, especially in terms of communication. I feel like if you're watching this, have very strict beliefs about certain stuff, but it keeps you blocked off from them. It keeps you not really open, and you have these beliefs and these thoughts and these morals and ideas that are meant to protect your heart, because you've been hurt in the past, but they are also keeping you away from your soulmate, from the person that you love, and they're keeping you away from having this heart-to-heart conversation, because you feel so like you can't be open with them, because if you do, then you're gonna get hurt or something like that. Like, you need to forgive yourself, forgive your past, maybe like go over some thoughts or beliefs you have about like opening up, or about relationships in general, and kind of sort that out. Well, I do see you guys are doing that, because I'm making the effort. If you're doing that, great, you're on like the right track. If you haven't, like, it's something that you need to make the effort towards, kind of like seeing your beliefs on certain things, and like maybe you have certain beliefs about forgiving or something like that. You know, forgiveness is for you, so that you can be open to love your soulmate, to love in general, to be honest, but so you can be open to love this person. Like, you don't have to keep blocks up or keep a wall up. You know, have boundaries, yes, but you know, I always say like boundaries is like a fence, it's not a brick wall. A fence has a door, you know, you just tell people you have to come through the door on the fence. Like, a brick wall you can't get through at all. So like, I hope that makes sense. But you know what I'm saying? Like, have that type of boundaries where it's like, you have to talk to me a certain way, you know, explain maybe why you get triggered or something like that, but explain like why this person can't say certain things, or not can't say certain things, but has to word things like, be careful what you say, basically. And it's like, you have to tell this person, be careful what you say, and I have to be careful of what I hear, vice versa too. Like, maybe like you were communicating with this person and like they got triggered, whatever the case may be. I feel like you guys have to have a heart-to-heart conversation on like forgiving and learning how to communicate with one another. I feel like communication is like a big challenge within this dynamic with your person, and it's causing like separation. And I feel like it doesn't have to be, you guys don't have to be separate if you guys are in separation, like, or distant or whatever. You just have to learn how to communicate from a heart space place, and how to listen from a heart space place. But I think we should just be friends right now. It could be that. So it could be like you guys are dating, for some of you, and you guys aren't really, like I said, like I feel like you want a commitment with this person, but this person is still like getting advice and still working things out if they want that, because they don't know if you're a soulmate because of something in the past. So they're still trying to like heal from the past, just like you're trying to like, you're also like forgiving and healing and learning. Like they're doing the same thing, just kind of like in a different way. So I feel like maybe both of you think you guys should just be friends for right now until you guys are like stable enough to communicate your feelings in a mature way and learn how to communicate with one another in a mature way. But you both are trying and making the effort, which is a really good sign, because it shows that you guys are on the same page and you guys want the same thing. You want a soulmate, they want a soulmate. I feel like you feel like this is your soulmate. They are still like calling in their soulmate. They think you are a soulmate, but they don't know for sure, which is why they're getting the advice from people around them on how do you know if you're with a soulmate. They will come forward because they have here the Chariot, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Cups, which are really positive cards. They will come forward and talk to you about this, and talk to you about their past or what happened in the past, or why you guys kind of like had a breakdown in your relationship or your dynamic with one another. They will come forward and talk to you, but it's like when they do, your best advice is to just forgive them and kind of drop the wall and put up a fence, and just explain to them how you feel, how you've been feeling, get out of this type of fear, because you have the Eight of Swords here, which is all about fear. It's all about not feeling confident, not feeling good enough to take action, kind of expecting the worst. So also, if you're expecting the worst in this like upcoming conversation you're gonna have with this person, you kind of have to shift your energy a little bit. Just kind of like be more open to this person, be more like forgiving for yourself, because it's like it takes two to have a communication breakdown. So if someone says something to you, you probably said something to them, or you heard wrong or something like that. Like it always takes two, because clearly like communication is two people. So kind of like cut you both some slack, like cut yourself some slack and cut them some slack, and kind of just start over. It is Mercury retrograde, and I really do feel like if something was said, it was misinterpreted. It wasn't meant to come out that way. Someone misunderstood. However that resonates. So yeah. Yeah, that's a really specific message. So let's see if there's anything else I see here. Definitely this person's scared to come forward, but they will come forward. You just need to be patient with them, because they are trying to come forward. They're just really, really scared and nervous, because they do have a message and they do want to tell you something. And yeah. All right. I think I'm going to leave it here. So I hope this helped. I hope you received some information. I know it was kind of specific, so feel free to check out one of my other piles if this doesn't resonate, or this didn't resonate, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Okay, my pile D people. So your wants in the relationship versus their wants in the relationship. I'm going to start with your guys' connecting energy, which is the heart of the matter. It says there is more going on than meets the eye. Number 22. 22 is a great number to get. It means, especially in terms of love, it signifies like twin flame, soulmate relationships. So you're definitely dealing with a soulmate, a true love, a divine counterpart type of situation. With it says the heart of the matter, there's more going on than meets the eye. I do feel like there are issues in your guys' connection, but there's more going on behind the scenes. But what's the truth of the matter is what like kind of how you feel in like the heart of the situation. So like, oh my god, that didn't even make sense. But basically what I'm trying to say is like the more you're honest with how you feel, the more that this relationship will flow. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe some of you are not being completely honest. I feel like it's coming from like your person, because they have this page of cups here in this stack, and it's like this person just feels really insecure. Your person could also get really jealous easily and think you're like doing other stuff, or like hanging around other people, or flirting or something like that. And they have to like work through that, because their card says, the blue card, it says, I have a lot of insecurities that I am dealing with and I'm working on healing. So this person is definitely going through a healing process. I do feel like you guys are separate, or maybe like not committed yet in that way, or just, kind of in and out of each other's lives a lot. And because this person has a lot of insecurities they're dealing with, I do feel like this person has like a big jealousy thing. Like this person thinks you're like with someone else, but you're not. You could be, but I don't think you are. But I definitely see that whatever's going on between you guys in your connection, it's meant to happen for a reason, because there's like a bigger divine purpose to it. I'm feeling like, I don't know, from these cards, from both sides, I'm getting like there is just kind of like, maybe, well, your partner is definitely not really like revealing too much of themselves, but I also feel like you're not revealing too much of yourselves. It could be like in emotions or something like that. It's like you both know that you guys are like each other's true love and soulmate and divine counterparts, but no, it's not being talked about, it's not being said, because it's like this person has a lot of insecurities, you could have some insecurities. I don't get that a lot. I get it, it's mostly from your person, but in terms of like these like dynamics of like counterparts and stuff, sometimes you guys mirror each other. So maybe you used to have insecurities and you've kind of moved past that. So like this person has to insecurities and you're kind of like triggering their insecurities, but it's for them to like heal, to get to know themselves and to get to the bottom, the truth of the matter of how they're feeling and what they want out of this connection and just like out of life. But definitely there's like for both of you guys, like more awareness and understanding will help you see beyond your current situation. Like there's definitely more that's going on that meets the eye, and I feel like this relationship or this dynamic has been really difficult for both of you. But I just think it's going to take some time. Both of you will feel differently and understand why things happened the way they did or why things are happening right now. I feel like for both of you guys, there's a lot of emotional upheavals, a lot of emotional up and downs. But the outcome will bring like a lot of beautiful and loving blessings, like definitely. So, also your relationship is watched over by the divine, by spirit, by angels, by spirit animals. You guys could see a lot of animals. I feel like you guys dream a lot about each other. It's just going to take time to resolve the situation, whatever the situation may be. This is general, so take what resonates, but there is a situation, and I feel like it has to do with like insecurities, jealousy, and just kind of like not feeling comfortable or able or like strong enough or stable enough to speak your truth about your feelings for one another, or how you're feeling. Just you think like the other person's doing something, or definitely this person thinks you're with someone else, but you're not. You're actually calling them in, and you're actually like praying for them and using affirmations, and you're wanting to engage with them. You're wanting to like ascend to a higher level of commitment within yourself, but also within this connection. And this person also does like think like you could be the one. They are manifesting it, but like they're just insecure. Honestly, I'm just gonna like just say it. They're just really insecure. They don't feel confident, and it has nothing to do with you. It literally is all them. Like you keep doing what you're doing, because I feel like your cards here, you're very strong, independent, caring, nurturing, like you know how to deal with challenges in a strong and independent manner. You take care of business, you're very go-getting, you're very future oriented, like you like to, you're very like into like manifesting. Like I don't think you're too spiritual, but you're like, you know who you are, you know what I'm saying? Like you're confident in who you are and what you bring to the table. This person definitely sees that, but it like intimidates them, I feel. And then they feel like they're not good enough, and then that's why they feel like you're with someone else, but it has nothing to do with you. Like keep doing what you're doing, keep going on your path. You can continue to like pray for them and use affirmations and visualizations to help them, which I feel like it is helping them, because they are working on healing these insecurities that they have. And it's because of you, it's because they met you, and it's because they know that you could be the one. You are their true love. But there is definitely divine timing. Like divine has their hand all up and through this dynamic, all up and through this relationship. So definitely this is like a timing thing where you guys can come together, because you guys are not on the same page, not on the same wavelength. You met for a reason. This is your true love, but your person has like a lot of issues and like things to deal with before they can get to come towards you, before they can engage with you, before you guys can ascend to a higher level of commitment. Like they really need to know themselves. Get to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, and they don't feel comfortable like expressing revealing too much of themselves because they're so insecure and they think you're going to judge them, or they just feel like they're not good enough. Even though they have manifested this relationship, they were praying for you too. Like, they manifested you into their life, but I don't think it's almost like I feel like they manifested you, but they didn't know how much work it would take to, like, for them, you know what I'm saying? How much, what that would really mean to, like, manifest a true love or a soulmate or a divine counterpart, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't know that it would take, like, them having to heal a lot of their insecurities and a lot of their issues, and a lot of stuff would have to, like rise up in them to be purged and to be healed and to be released. Like, they didn't understand that part, so now they're understanding it, and that's why they, like, feel like really, like, not in the greatest headspace or heart space. They just know this is going to take time. They know they have to reveal themselves. They know they have to talk to you. They know they want to deepen their bond with you, but not yet, because they're still dealing with, like, a lot of other stuff in their lives, in their heart space and in their head space. They just have a lot of healing to do. But this is all, like, meant to happen. This is all part of, like, the dynamic of your relationship. Like, this is, like, definitely meant to happen. So don't think that anything's going wrong. Everything is going perfectly. Divine and spirit have, like, their hand in this. They know what they're doing. You know what you're doing. Your person will know what they're doing sooner or later. But you're ready to, like, make up, because you have the let's make up here. So I feel like in the past, this person has maybe, like, expressed some insecurities to you and you were, like, not having it. And not because, like, you don't love this person. It's just because you don't have time for that, and you're just, like, you're not in that headspace. You're not that person anymore. And maybe you were thinking, like, this person can't be your true love because they're so insecure and they're so jealous. And it's like, that's not true. They needed you to trigger this within them so they could heal it, so that they could be with you, because you do love them and you do have really dying, strong love for this person. And you want to be with this person and you want to build a future with this person. This person just has to do a lot of work within themselves first, which is why they met you, which is why divine, like, made you guys meet, so you could trigger this person into their healing. So but you're ready to make up with this person and, like, see this person and engage with this person, but it's not gonna happen quite yet, because this person has just, like, it's just some timing issues, divine timing issues, and this person has, like, their own timetable of, like, healing and stuff like that. So I would just be patient and continue on your path. It seems like you're on a really good path, and you can honestly manifest, bring into your life experience, like, whatever you want. I feel like you guys are really healthy and really, like, strong, just people, and this person really does love you and care for you, and, like, they love being nurtured by you. They love everything about you. Like, you are a queen to them, and they just want to be at that level, but they're not. They're, like, a page, and they just want to be at, like, a king. So just give them time to be a king. Like, they have to work through some stuff, but definitely don't give up hope with this. Just kind of do your own thing. Continue to pray and call in this person. You know, this person will come to you. Definitely. They'll get the confidence to do so. It's just not right now. So yeah, so I hope this was helpful. That's all I see. I'm gonna leave it here because I don't want to ramble, but I hope this was helpful. You know, if you want a personal reading, because I feel like this group, you know, might want personal readings, but, you know, and anyways, what I was saying, if you want a personal reading, if you want to try out another pile, please feel free to do so. I'll leave my information in the description box, and yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Okay, pile E. So your wants versus your person's wants in this relationship. Your connecting energy here is number 42. It says rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. So both of you need to take a break. I don't really want to say, like, from this connection. I think it's just from, like, maybe work or, like, other day-to-day things you guys have going on, because I feel like it's affecting your connection because you guys aren't taking a break and, like, maybe, like, reconnecting in that way. For some of you, it could be taking a break in your relationship, but that's, like, for a small few. For the rest of you, I feel like it's for, like, you know, work and stuff and finances and just other, like, daily tasks and stuff like that. I feel like both of you are under a lot of stress, and the stress is causing some type of tension or friction in your relationship. I feel like you guys really need to, like, relax and calm down. Practice relaxing, meditating will improve your life, and then it will improve the relationship, obviously. It's just also, I feel like you guys need to get awareness of what you need to relax, like what you want, what you need in your relationship and within yourselves. I feel like you guys just need like some self-care, self-love time so you guys can come back together stronger than ever. If you guys are in separation, I feel like this is a time where you need to take care of yourself. You need to like really love yourself. You really need to make time for yourself, because I feel like both of you guys feel completely like depleted and need to rejuvenate, and you need to make time for relaxation, like make it a part of your day and give your mind like much needed rest, because I feel like you guys are thinking or overthinking a lot about stuff, about the connection, not just about the connection, but about like everything in general. I feel like this is a group where it's like you're just thinking about like your work, your finances, your family, your friends, like everything. So you need to like allow to rest, and allow rest and relaxation and meditation to be a part of your like everyday life for both of you. So for you, you have the red card here. Take what resonates. These are general, so if you resonate more with the other side, like that's fine. But it says, I'm working towards our future. You have give your relationship a chance very soon in finances and career. So I definitely see like you definitely are working towards your guys' future together, in terms of maybe you're working really hard and you guys need to take a break, you know what I'm saying? Because you want this relationship to work out and you want it to go a certain way, and you want to be stable with your partner, but it's like you're like kind of like depleting yourself and not taking care of yourself, and it's causing more harm to your relationship than you think it's actually helping your relationship with working so hard. It's like you really need to take a break. You really need to rejuvenate, relax, spend some time together. I feel like you guys need to like retreat together or go on a vacation together and really just get close and intimate and like connect to one another again, because you do have give your relationship a chance, which it says work on your partnership. But I think maybe I feel like for some of you, like work on your partnership to you means work on your finances and career, so you guys can do stuff and like build like an empire or build a strong like home or something like that. And work on your partnership does mean that too, but it also means like working on your partnership with yourself. And working on your partnership means like spending time together and retreating together and relaxing and kind of like maybe like doing nothing. Like you don't always have to work and work and work towards your future. Like any work you put in your relationship is working towards your future, not just like physical like labor, like hours, like 9 to 5 stuff, but also like spending time together, going on vacation together, watching a movie together, like taking naps together, like stuff like that also builds on your relationship. So just don't think it has to like be work, like all like work and no play or no fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the saying, but you know what I'm saying. So it's like saying very soon here, like your person is going to reach out to you if you guys are in separation to go on the retreat together, maybe like spend the day together, just like watching movies or doing something fun and relaxing together. Because I feel like you guys need to do something relaxing together. I feel like both of you guys have been working kind of hard in your day-to-day lives and maybe are not really spending that quality time that you want to spend together because you guys are working so hard and stuff like that, because this person does have really, really like strong feelings for you, and they're scared they're going to lose you because they haven't been seeing you and they haven't been spending the time that they want to spend with you, maybe because you've been working so hard. But they are going to reach out, and I feel like if you guys don't take this time to like relax and like rest and stuff, you guys are going to feel indifference because you guys are going to be tired and you're not going to want to hang out with them or spend time with them, because I feel like you guys are already kind of like tense and tight because you're working so hard. And it's like you're working too hard basically. And it's great to work on your finances and careers, like money is very important, but also like love is very important. Spending time together is very important. Relaxing is very important. It's very much needed in this process of this like human life. Like if you don't rest, you're not going to be good to anyone, and especially to yourself. And then it's like all the work that you were doing towards your future is not going to like reap the rewards because you're so tight and tense and worried and working way too hard and not relaxing and taking care of yourself. Like you need to take care of yourself. With the 9 of Cups here, you have the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. First of all, double 8s mean like manifestation. So you're definitely manifesting a really great relationship moving forward. But I feel like 9 of Cups also speaks, in this, it's about like communication and talking and spending time together. But the 9 of Cups also speaks about self-satisfaction, like just enjoying yourself, enjoying your person, enjoying your time together. So it's really asking you to enjoy this time together. I really do feel like your person's gonna ask to like take the day off and do something fun, and you're gonna say yes. You may be a little bit hesitant or indifferent towards it, but then when you do it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is like the best time I've spent. Like, I really needed this. And that's gonna like kickstart your new like goal or habit of like relaxing and spending time and taking days off and taking like, you know, self-love days, and taking, even if it's not a day, like taking just half the day off to like spend some time doing what you love or whatever you want to do. It could be sleep, it doesn't matter, like as long as you love doing it. And it's definitely going to be with your person, because your person wants to spend time with you and they want to retreat with you. So they have here, their card says, my feelings for you are growing and I'm scared I will lose you. So definitely they have growing feelings for you. I don't know if you're like just started dating this person. For some of you that could be the case. For others of you, I feel like maybe you guys are like together, like dating. You guys have been dating for a while and it's like starting to get kind of serious. For others of you, you guys are not really like in full blown a relationship with this person, but you do see this person from time to time. Like this person, you guys come in and out of each other's lives because maybe you're so busy or because this person's so busy. For whatever reason, it's going to resonate differently, but definitely this person's feelings for you are growing and they are scared they're going to lose you. They have expressed your love, retreat, and trust. So they really want to have faith in the situation that it's going the way they want it to go, because they are getting really overwhelmed with their feelings and they want to express it to you. With the King of Cups, the Fool, and the Hermit, they're thinking about this relationship a lot and they're thinking about you a lot, and they want to like surrender to it. They want to surrender to you. They want to be involved with you. They want to like commit to you. This person thinks you're a soulmate, and they're trusting that, and they're asking for you to trust in this connection, and they're learning to trust and have faith that this relationship will go the way they want it to go. And I do see like you want it to go, you know, because you're working towards your guys' future and you want it to go for the long haul too, but it's like you guys have different like views of the work, of what that means in terms of work, if that makes sense. Like maybe you're more like work oriented, more practical, and like having like finances in order, your career in order, like your home in order and stuff like that. And they're more like, I feel like this person's more like emotional and free flowing and free going, like doesn't really have like a lot of expectations, but they know what they want. They're kind of like surrendering to the connection. This person could like to just lay around with you and watch TV and watch movies with you, and maybe you're not that type of person because you're like, you like to work and like build like an empire, like I said, for your guys' relationship. But you know, it's okay to balance that. Like it doesn't always have to be work. I don't know why this message is coming out. So for someone needs this message. Like don't always have to like overwork, because that's causing you pain and your partner pain. Like it's okay to take the day off. It's okay to like relax and do nothing. I know this, like if you're in America, this country, like, you know, is like shames you for like being lazy, quote unquote, and like doing nothing and not working. But like that's such a false, like it's just it's such bullshit. Like honestly, it's like the most false thing like that I could ever think of. Like you need rest. You're a human being, not a human like doing, you know what I'm saying? You need to chill, you need to relax. It's just as important as working very hard. And we've been programmed to think like you work hard, you get this. And it's like people are dying, people are like stressed out, people are like not enjoying themselves. And then, you know, it's not even promised that if you work hard and, you know, and you work hard in your finances and your careers, that you're not even promised the reciprocation of all that hard work. You know, so many people are working so hard for like dimes and pennies and nickels and not enjoying their life. And it's just to keep up this false like impression of like, I don't even know. That's just like a whole nother thing. But like what I'm saying is basically just like relax, take time out to work on your partnership, spend some time together. I feel like you really need to spend time with your person. This was kind of similar to another pile, and they got like the spend quality time. I think it was B, I'm not sure, but you can check it out if you feel guided to do so. But definitely this person has like emotions and love for you that they want to express, and they've been just thinking about it so much. And you know, I don't want to say they're starting to lose faith, but it's like you guys just don't spend enough time together, and they're just getting like, they're just scared that they're gonna lose you, and they don't want to lose you because they love you like a lot, like so much, and they love spending time with you, and they want you to be happy, and they want to relax with you, and they want to have fun with you. They don't want to work all the time, you know. They want to like enjoy you, and you enjoy them, and enjoy your time together. So Yeah, that's what I see. I know this message was specific, but it's like I felt like guided to do so. So definitely feel free to check out another pile. If this did not resonate, I will leave it here and I will talk to you guys later. Take care.